Good morning, students. Today let us see Metasploit framework, right? Metasploit is the world's leading open source penetrating framework used by security engineers as penetration testing system and a development platform that allows to create security tools and exploits. Now, here the Metasploit payloads are simple scripts that the hackers utilize to interact with the hacked system. The MSF, it is a Ruby-based modular penetration testing platform that enables you to write, test, and execute the exploit code. The Metasploit framework contains a suite of tools that you can use to test security vulnerabilities, enumerate the networks, execute the attacks, and evade detection. At its core, the Metasploit framework is a collection of commonly used tools that provide a complete environment for penetration testing and exploit development. Let us see the accessing of MSF console. MSF console provides a command line interface to access and work with the Metasploit framework. The MSF console is the most commonly used interface to work with the Metasploit framework. The consoles let you do things like scan targets, exploit vulnerabilities, and collect data. The following are the modules types that are available in the Metasploit framework. The first and foremost is your exploit. An exploit module executes a sequence of commands to target a specific vulnerability found in the system or application. An exploit module takes advantage of a vulnerability to provide access to the target system. Exploit modules include buffer overflow, code injection, and web application exploits. The second one is auxiliary. An auxiliary module does not execute a payload. It can be used to perform arbitrary actions that may not be directly related to exploitation. Examples of auxiliary modules include scanners, fuzzers, and DOS attack. Post-exploitation. A post-exploitation module enables you to gather more information or to gain further access to an exploited target system. Examples of post-exploitation modules include hash dumps, application, and service enumerators. Payload. A payload is a shell code that runs after an exploit successfully compromises a system. The payload enables you to define how you want to connect to the shell and what you want to do to the target system after you take control of it. A payload can open a meterpreter or command shell. Meterpreter is an advanced payload that allows you to write DLL files to dynamically create new features as you need them. NOP generator. A NOP generator produces a series of random bytes that you can use to bypass standard IDS, and that is intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, NOP sled signatures. Use NOP generators to pad buffers. Data store. The data store is a core component of the Metasploit framework. The data store is a table of named values that enables you to configure the behavior of the components within the Metasploit framework. The data store enables the interfaces to configure settings, the payloads to patch opcodes, and the exploits to define parameters. The data store also enables the Metasploit framework to internally pass options between modules. There are two types of data store, module data store and global data store. Module data store is to define a module level data store option, use it. Only the module that you define the data store option for can use it. Global data store is to define a global data store option. Use setg. All modules will be able to use the data store option. Thank you, students.